Hello everyone, welcome back to another day with Jay. So today we're going to do the makeup look that I usually go to when I do my makeup. So it's like my everyday, but I don't wear makeup every day. So I start off with the MAC Strobe Cream, and I feel like this just gives a very illuminating base, and I'm all about glowy skin. So I start with that, and then I don't wear foundation actually. I just like to go in with this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I feel like it just gives you light coverage and the perfect everyday glow. I just place the majority of the product on the lower half of my face, and then I'll drag the extra up to my forehead. I don't like a lot of product on my forehead except for bronzer. And then I go in with my Bobbi Brown color corrector. Now this I have been absolutely loving. I don't use regular concealer under my eyes anymore. I've just been using this for, you know, the lighter look of every day. And I feel like it really does correct that darkness under your eyes, and it's a lighter consistency and it's easier to apply. So I just really love it. And then I'll do the regular of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'll just place that underneath. I don't really bake, but I do like to load it up and then I'll brush off the excess. I also go ahead and just powder the rest of my face as well with the same powder. Now my forehead is naturally darker than the rest of my face, so I like to load up the bronzer up there because, you know, we gotta shrink this forehead as much as we can. And then I just drag it down to my cheekbones and below my neck just to make sure I don't have any line of demarcation, and I just blend everything out. And then I'll go through and blend out the excessive darkness of my forehead later. So I start off with Fenty Beauty Instant Bronzer because it's a warmer type of bronzer, and then I go in with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. It's more of an ashy tone, so it gives you that shadow effect, but I like the dimension that they both give you together. And then I like to go ahead and take that same translucent powder and I will just carve out the underneath, just clean it up a little bit. Sometimes it can get a little messy with your bronzer. Then I go in with the NARS Orgasm Blush. This is a beautiful color for just every day. It just gives you a nice flush. And then I'll go in with my Fenty Beauty Killawatt Highlighter. And a couple places that I hit with that is the top of my cheekbones, my eyebrow bone, and my chin. And then I use that same Hoola bronzer as my everyday eyeshadow. See, 2 for 1. I'll give my lashes a little curl, and then I've been loving the look of a brown liquid eyeliner, just a small little baby wing. I feel like it gives my eyes a little extra oomph to the almond shape, and I love that. So, especially if I'm not going to wear lashes, which I don't wear lashes too frequently, like on the day-to-day, and I'm not putting them on today, so I like to do that. And then I'll just take a brown eyeshadow and line the outer edge of my lower lash line, and I'll blend that out with the Hoola bronzer again on my lower lash line to give it a really diffuse look. And then I just take my same highlighter and I put that on the inner corners of your eyes as well as my eyebrow bone. I feel like it really brightens it up. Blend everything off and together. I really go in heavy on the forehead because I know I laid it on heavy. You gotta make this forehead look smaller, okay? Then I take the Morphe setting spray. It smells so good to set my makeup. I like to spray my face first before I go in with my mascara, just in case. But I've been loving this Maybelline Snap Mascara, and I always use the shade black for my mascara, but this one has been really sealing the deal for me. It's like $7. I used to buy the high end for like $20, and this one has just stolen my heart. And then I do use an eyebrow definer in the shade Auburn from Anastasia as my lip liner. I feel like it also just gives that extra oomph to your lips, but I didn't realize that lip liner was such a game changer until a couple months ago when I started implementing this. I just really love the look that it gives. And then I just top it off with a lip balm. My favorite is the one from Laneige, and yeah, so this is the look. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, guys.